Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Sour January has been a complete failure, admittedly. I've actually been kind of slow with beer reviews in January. I've been taking a little break from beer, so it's funny because I was like, oh, I want to make January a sour beer review month, and I've been reviewing nothing but hoppy beers. But that's the way it goes in the beer reviewing world, I guess. But it is time for some sours. It is Championship Sunday. The Falcons and the Packers are actually playing right now. Patriots play at 3:45, and there's people over, so I wanted to share some beers, and I figured, you know what? If we're going to be sharing beers, let's share some sours and review some sours. So I figured what better way to start the day off than with this one from Side Project, my favorite sour brewery. This is Balaton. This beer is a year old almost. I got this from my BFF, Mr. Nathan Ryerson, from behind the bar last March, so almost a year old. It is an American Wild Ale with cherries, and it is 5% alcohol by volume. Missouri Wild Ale aged with Michigan cherries. It is hard to speak today. We actually did a Jester King review on his channel a long time ago. It was Montmorency versus Balaton. That was Jester King, that's right. And that beer was really, really good. I do say a lot of times with cherry flavored sours, sometimes they can get into that kind of artificial, like chapsticky cough drop kind of a flavor. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. I love Side Project. First Side Project beer I ever had was Apricot du Fermier, and that beer fucking changed my life. So let's go ahead and see what Balaton's all about. We're going to be using our proper glassware. The Side Projects, I got this from Nathan too. So I do believe that looks like fucking cherry juice. Looks like dirty cherry juice. I do believe my wife will like this beer. I've said it before on videos. Her favorite style of beer is sour beer. So yeah, it's like that murky, just dark cherry juice. There's, I don't know, like a half a finger of like an off-white head. Lots of bubbles. I mean, I washed this glass out before we started, but there's tons of bubbles just sticking to the side of the glass. Very, very well carbonated. Looks very effervescent, but it looks sexy in that proper glassware. So I am a big sucker for cherry sours. I love, love, love cherry beer. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. See what she smells like. Wow. Gosh, that smells so good. It smells tart, it smells acidic, it smells like almost that balsamic kind of vinegar thing. But it smells like a basket of fresh cherries. It doesn't have like that cough drop, medicinal, like chapsticky thing. It's funny, like when you smell this, the bubbles are kind of like tickling your nose. But yeah, it smells tart. Think of smelling like sour cherry candy. Almost like cherry pie, like sugary cherries. Fuck, it smells amazing. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Nathan, thank you, sir. Cheers. Yeah, that's sour. Fuck, there's just something about Side Project. Their beers are so tart. I love that. The first sip is always like the most sour. My palate will adjust to that as I sip on this a couple more times. But the taste follows the nose. This is sour cherry pie in a glass. Super just effervescent right up front. The bubbles go across your tongue, and then it just comes in waves. It's super, not like acidic, like it's gonna hurt your stomach acidic, but very vinegary, balsamic vinegar. And it's like tart, sour right up front of your tongue. As it goes across your tongue, that wave of just like fresh, like think of like smashing cherries and like adding a little bit of sugar to it. And then it just finishes, it's gone, it's bone dry. That little bit of like vinegary acidity kind of just sits on your tongue for a second, and then it is gone. Finishes bone dry. Oh, this is so good. It is. It's like sour cherry pie. Fuck. Amazing. I mean, Corey King is a fucking that dude is insane when it comes to sour beer. But yeah, it's not too sour. Like my mouth is very watery, but it's more tart than sour. But it tastes so like natural cherry. like I said, sometimes you get, even with cherry beers, you can get like, it sounds really weird, but if you guys have had them, it can get kind of like Band-Aidy. None of that is here. It doesn't taste medicinal. This is straight up fresh cherries that are tart, like just smashing cherries with sugar and getting them sour. This is fucking fantastic. I love this. I'm wondering if I drank it much fresher, if the cherries would have been there even more. There's tons of cherry here. But I kind of wonder if I would have had it, 6-7 months ago, if it would have been like even more cherry forward. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the best cherry sours I've ever had. It's like a 98. Fucking amazing. So that's Balaton from Side Project, a fantastic first sour beer to start the day with. We'll be reviewing some more sours, and I will be wearing this because football is getting ready to start. Yeah, I'm going 98 on this one. Nathan, thanks so much for sharing this one. I've got another Side Project beer we're going to review right after this. Fuck, that's awesome. So yeah, if you guys have had Balaton, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're a Side Project fanboy like I am, you can comment on that. We can talk about that too. I love me some Side Projects. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.